What's going on, everybody? Thanks for stopping by, checking out this video. I know it's been a while since I've gone live, so just figured I'd go live tonight and see what everybody's been up to and let everybody else know what I've been up to. So hopefully we'll get a few people in here. Looks like we got 3 in here so far. What's going on, guys? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, I really do. So let me kind of getting set up here. It's been a while since I did this. A little out of practice. What's going on, Four Valve Chuckles? Thanks for stopping by, brother. Donnie. Hey, buddy. Donnie from Florida. Nice. Thanks for stopping by, brother. I appreciate that. I really do. Can you guys hear me okay? Everything good? Audio, all that good stuff good? Hope everybody's had a good day. Make sure you hit that thumbs up if you don't mind. I appreciate it. But yeah, let's see. Four Valve Chuckle says itching for spring to get here, brother. Yeah, me too. G Funk, what's up, brother? Thank you for stopping by. Okay, good. Silverback, what's happening, my friend? Guys, I haven't been busy on the car at all, man. I haven't had time to get out there and work on the car. The wife's been working crazy lately. And then, I got to do the daily thing. But I did, as you guys seen in the video I put up yesterday, I did get the wideband installed. I tried to get the computer to, just doing some troubleshooting. Donnie, the bill's going good. It's going good. Yeah, I'm glad too, G-Funk. It's been a while, man. She's off tomorrow, so I'm hoping to get out there tomorrow night and doing a little bit of work on it, actually. Get some more stuff done. But actually having to figure out why my laptop won't communicate with my computer in the car. So I don't know if it's the serial cable I got, adapter. It's just a cheap eBay. Might have to break down and get the $30 one. I'm not sure. Donnie said, will it be ready for Mustang week? Yes, sir. Most definitely be ready. That's what I'm trying to do now. Basically, really the only thing I got to do, guys, is I still need to get mufflers. I haven't bought anything for the car other than the wideband, the boost gauge. That's probably the most recent purchase. Well, no, I bought some boots. They're right over there on the counter for the spark plugs to be able to insulate them things. They come in last week. I haven't put them on yet, so I might do that tomorrow night also. But she is off tomorrow, so I'm going to try to take advantage of that. I think it's supposed to get cool here by the weekend. They were calling for snow, but I think it's done kind of pushed out towards Saturday or Sunday. What's going on, y'all? Foxbody? Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Yeah, if they were actually calling for 8 inches of snow down here, and that's unusual for us. Some years back, we actually got about a foot and a half of snow. Yellow Foxbody guy, he remembers when we got all that snow. Trump back Jim, hello. Thanks for stopping by, brother. But yeah, I like to be able to get out and work on the car tomorrow night since she's off. So I want to try to I got a lot of stuff up in the fender wells that I know I'm going to have to relocate. One of them is going to be the vacuum line for the blow off. I believe I'm going to have to wind up running that under the frame rail instead up through where the splash car is going to go. Boss man, what's happening? What's happening, my friend? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Yeah, G-Funk, that's another reason why I haven't been out there, man. When it gets cold, you get out there and shop. I can heat the shop, but if I had to get on the ground and work, which is what I need to do now, it's really cold. So you have to, Donnie says, I still have to finish painting my and wheels on the 86 GT. Okay, so you got to finish painting the car and get the wheels or paint the wheels till I can get my Mach 1 out of storage. 4 Valve says, yeah, I'd like to see that thing on some Instagram or something, 4 Valve. But that car is beautiful. I still got to get over my next door neighbor, guys. He's got some hidden gems over there I didn't even know he had, and I've been living beside him for almost 16 years now. I know he's had some, but he's always, willing to deal with cars. But he's got a couple of nice Mustangs now. I like to get a video on new wheels, 93 Cobra wheels. Okay, so Donnie's gonna put the 93 Cobra wheels on there. Nice, nice. I still hadn't told anybody what rims I'm running on the Demon yet. That's what I was fixing to say. If I could get the mufflers, which I still need the mufflers, I can actually set the car on the ground. Nothing's leaking. I've only fired the car up twice, and you guys have seen both times, and uh, that's a very true answer. Boss man, I don't know if I'll be able to come to Ford Takeover, brother. It's really hard to say, guys. Me working on a car and everything else I do outside of you know hanging out with the family, I had to schedule all that on my wife's time. So here lately, there ain't been much of it. And what days she does get off, we try to spend time with each other and the kids. So that's really more important in the car. But tomorrow night, I want to get out there and figure out what I need to relocate for the splash guards. Now I do, yeah, I am running a wire tuck, not a full wire tuck, just a little small wire tuck. Basically, just getting everything out where the battery is. Um, so I need to figure out where I need to run that vacuum line so I can run the splash guard back in the car to help protect those wires. I still need to figure out. I am gonna have to cut out for the blow off piping. I do know that. I've actually stuck it up there and done a little bit of test fitting. So I still got to do that stuff. So I might do that tomorrow night. Get the splash guards mocked up and in there. What's going on, Stupid Fast? Thanks for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it. But yeah, get out there tomorrow night. Maybe shoot a video on doing that, modifying them. Because I don't know if anybody's with the On 3 kit or with the Foxbodies, showed anybody how to modify one or how they run everything. But I got all the wires right up underneath the structure, on the inside of the apron. And then the fender just sits up on top of it, of course. Yeah, the Foxbody guy says Stupid Fast in the house. Yes, he is. But yeah, I haven't been out there working on a car much, just getting that wideband hooked up. But now, like I said, I need mufflers. There's nothing leaking. I've done cycled the car twice. I don't see any oil come out anywhere. No power steering fluid sprayed anywhere because we did put new lines on it. And a lot of these lines that you buy now aren't exactly like the ones that you're taking off the car. Say, for instance, like the AC lines, I had to gut those little pieces on top of the compressor because the way that line is a split line. Inside of that compressor is the other half of that pipe. So when it goes in, it kind of locks in almost like a Lego set or something. So I had to end up gutting all that out of the AC compressor. So these new improved lines, as they call them, goes in there with a O-ring. The factory one don't have an O-ring. But nothing's leaking, so really I need to get some mufflers on the car and get the car sitting on the ground. I need to get my laptop communicate with the computer in the car. I got to get that figured out. Once I get that figured out, then I can start tuning the car. But the same night, I think it was, or night after, I went out there and took the laptop out there and hooked up to it. Now, I do know Frank Three Stings. Go check him out on YouTube. He did message me on yesterday's video saying that his wouldn't communicate at all, so he ended up sending his back, and he's going with something else. So I hope that's not the case. That was the whole reason buying this micro squirt is because for the money, you really can't beat them, and you still got all that tunability. So I hope that's not a problem of mine. It could be. I don't know, guys. I know the cable, the computer's making a beeping noise when you hook it up, but when you look inside the computer, it's not showing it. It's not pulling it up. So I don't know if it's not just, still not communicating as far as cable goes. So I still need to do that. But other than that, mufflers, start tuning on the car. The car's, it's already got oil and water in it. I am going to change the oil. I'm going to run it twice. I may run it one more time and then change it because, I did get in there and put new gaskets on the engine, cleaning, so I'm sure there's trash in it. God knows how many miles is on that car, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, I need to get busy doing that right there. So I see G Funk's been putting in work on doing some paint on his car. Yellow Foxbody guy, he's putting in some work. I seen that Instagram uh, post today, man, looking good. Like I said, you can come down here and do mine. I got, I sit in the back of the car now, still in the box. I was gonna wait till a nice warm day. Cobras, LX, and GTs. How you doing, brother? I was actually watching your video when I just decided to come in here and go live. It's actually on pause now. Cold starting at 89 Fox Body. Y'all go and check it out, man. He did have a Q&A video a couple weekends ago, I believe it was. Or was it this past weekend? So Yellow Fox Body guy says it took about 4.5 hours to do carpet. Yeah, I imagine it's a job because you're gonna have to get everything. T Web, what's going on, my friend? Pink's Garage, how you doing, brother? Thank you guys for stopping by. Um, why is it so hard to get parts such as a headache? Yeah, it is sometimes. It depends on what you want, though. But it's just you got to have the almighty dollar, man. If you don't have the almighty dollar, I am going to look at a set of Black Widows, I believe it is. Wes recommend those. That's the guy that owns the black supercharged coupe that I've done a video on. So I'm going to go check those guys out. Yeah, G Funk, that's right. T Well, it is another adventure. Yeah, no problem, Cobras. Cobras, LX, and GT. We got to shorten that down a little bit. So it's all about the experience. Yeah, I tell you, G Funk's getting the best experience of us all actually painting. I like to be able to do that, and I did do the engine bay. I got lucky because it was just a single stage paint. I just went to my painter and he mixed it up for me. Let's see. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. Yeah, I know. G Funk, man, I'm telling you, bro, you got more patience than I do. That's probably one of the reasons why I never really learned how to paint. Because I seen how much prep I put in that engine bay, just the engine bay alone with welding everything in, taking everything out, welding everything back in. That was a job. And then getting it all Scotch Brite down and priming it and then putting some paint on it. Scarface, what's happening? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, Cobra LX and GTs. He's got some nice Mustangs over in his shop. That's for sure. Yeah, G Funk, man, the videos is getting cool, bro. I've been enjoying watching them. Yeah, I'm about ready to see. You know what Gearhead, what route Gearhead's gonna wind up taking on this SSP that he's working on. I know he wants to put it back, pretty close. Uh, but we'll see which way it goes with it. I'm curious to see how that car's gonna turn out, man, because I've seen it in person. It needed some work, but they all do. It's a never-ending process, right? Hmm. But I hope everybody's been doing good. Yeah, G Funk, man, all the painting that he's doing, like I said, brother, you got to have some patience to do some painting. That's for sure. And sometimes patience, isn't my virtue. So that's why I'm telling you, man, I got all respect for G Funk. That's for sure. Because making mistakes and then trying to correct them, and it's very time consuming. Yeah, I understand that, Pinks. I actually, I have thought about taking that 302 now. I do have another 302 out in the shop, and I actually thought about taking and building that 302 kind of like what G Funk's doing, to have a little spare for the Red Demon. Yeah, T Web, it's good to be back, man. I've been gone for a little while. Things had to take care of some things and all that good stuff, man. But try not to lose motivation on the build. I'm so close, but sometimes you just lose all steam every once in a while. Kind of knocks the wind out of you. everything was going good until I tried to get the computer to communicate with the computer in the car. Like I said, it may just be that cable. I'm not exactly sure. So G Funk, how much further you got before you get started a little bit more on your engine, brother? Hey, they all got imperfections. You know, my car might look good to you guys on film, but trust me, she's got her scrapes and everything from just sitting in the shop working around it, man. I wish I could have just put scotch tape on the whole car just so I wouldn't have to worry about messing up the paint. But yeah, I done put some chips here and there, man. So Pete, you gonna stay carb? Yeah. I mean, I'm just an old school guy, guys. I'm used to driving cars with 650 dual line dope pumps with shaved horns and mechanical secondaries and 750s and stuff like that. Some man, it's I mean you're gonna see a difference in throttle response, yeah, but I'm just so used to running a carburetor car. It's so much simpler. But as you know, the ECU game right now is just all about tunability and tuning the car to its max. I'm hoping there's nothing wrong with the micro squirt, man. After hearing from Frank Three Things last night on the last video, you go back and read his comment and see what it says about his computer. So I'm hope I don't have the same thing, man. G Funk, you going to go to Ford Takeover G Funk? Because I can't remember if you said you was. I know you're going to Chocolate Fox. I do know that. I might go 1 year. We'll see. It's hard for me to break away a lot of times. We have a lot of good car shows down around here. I think Ruby's like the second Friday of every month, uh, or the third, and Monroe is the second. I believe it is. And then down at the Sonic in Lancaster, be cruising down at the Sonic. Okay, so G Funky is going to a Ford Takeover and Chocolate Fox. That's good. Heck yeah, man! I would like to do Ponies in the Smokies one time. That would be killer. So cover LX and GT says not sure yet for Ford Takeover. Yeah, I don't know, man. Last year I was going to go actually just for that day, but man, it had been a lot of driving for me. It would take me probably, I know, good 4 hours probably to get there, if not more. And I'd hate to drive it down there that day and then hang out and then have to come back. That would suck. But yeah, I don't know about that. I would like to go Ponies and Smokies though, because then you can go down to what was that the Dragon's Tail. So Donnie says think about going to Ford Takeover, but probably won't have the Mustang ready. Pete's Garage so hard to get to any of you big Ford Mustang shows living in the Northwest. Yeah, there's a lot of big shows. I think they actually got one at Myrtle Beach. Yellow Foxbody guy probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. There's one coming down to Myrtle Beach soon. I think it's actually before the Run to the Sun or after. Run to the Sun at Myrtle Beach is huge, but it's more catered to the older cars. Actually, I think they upped the year just a little bit, but I'm not sure the year. But it's a nice one to go to. It's huge. It's almost like Auto Fair at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's crazy how many cars is out there. But it's fun to go to. Also, I think we might go to that this year. I got a good friend of mine. He's got some 32 T bucket, old fire truck. He's got a GTO. Was it a 2000 or something with the V8 in it? He got one of them, man. That song was mint too. You pop the hood on, it still smells like brand new. So Yellow Fox Body Guy says they got a Fox meet near Wilmington in 2 weeks. Travis, what's happening, brother? Yeah, man, just been hanging out, brother. Hope everybody's doing well. I haven't forgot about none of you guys, man. I've been thinking about you guys the whole time. I've been kind of MIA on YouTube. But hopefully we'll get back to start pumping out some content. Maybe you guys can help me figure out the whole issue with the computer, the laptop and the computer deal, because I'm not a tech guy. If you've seen in my 15 questions 2020 collab, when I had the tech question, I said look forward to none. That's the truth. That's why I was saying earlier about the cars, man. I'm just so used to running carbureted cars with a little bit of nitrous. So your Cobras, GTs, Cobras, LX, and GT said my Cobra smells like new. Yeah, I bet it does, man. That's a beautiful car. So Pink says I do tech pretty well, good, because I don't do tech very well. That's for sure. Yeah, be sure to hit that thumbs up, guys. I sure would appreciate it. We got 7 out of 17 in here. Uh, but I was telling a lot of these other guys have been in the chat for a while. Oh, thank you, Travis. Yeah, man. I'm glad you got that notification. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. So Pink said have to with his 2016. Now, Pink, is that Mustang Week or is that Ford Takeover? Where did you say you were going? Also, Pink says I grew up in Rockingham, North Carolina, but I live in Tacoma. Dang, man. Rockingham ain't far from me. I'm just a little outside of Rockingham in South Carolina. Um, but yeah, going back to what I was saying, telling some of the other guys that's been here for a little bit. But tomorrow night the wife's off, so I'm planning on going out there in the shop and trying to work on getting the splash guards installed on the car because I do want to run those to protect the wiring. So I want to try to get those mocked up and put back, where I can. I gonna have to move some stuff. I'm pretty sure I got some stuff in the way. I hope not too much stuff though. Uh, Salty staying in the house. What's going on, my friend? Nah, you fine. It don't matter if you're late, brother. No worries. I just appreciate you stopping by. Uh, all right, so I was adding G Funk. I thought I had him down as a moderator. I must not have. I know I got Salty down as one. But yeah, I want to get out there and get the splash guards installed back on the car. Like I said, nothing's leaking. So I have cycled the car twice, and like I said, you guys have seen it both times on video. That's the only time the car's been crunk up. I really need to get the computer set for the injectors and all that stuff, because if not, it's just going to wash out the cylinders with fuel because it's burn rich. So yeah, I need to get those two communicating together. Then we can start tweaking on the car, guys. That's the problem right now. I'm trying to get that to communicate. Once I get that figured out, and with the help of Cleaver BMF, of course, and some of his videos, make sure you go check those out, guys. If you're doing some tuning, we'll get this thing figured out. But that's the only issue I'm having right now with the car. Get the mufflers on the car. I can get the car on all fours. The car will be ready to roll. That's really the only reason why the car is up in the air now is because I don't have the mufflers on it. Now the brakes, I have bled the brakes before. I may do them again. I'm not exactly sure if I'll do them again. I just had to see how it feels, the pedal and all. But other than that, getting the mufflers on the car, and then we can set the car on the ground and start moving the car around on its own power. Then I'm excited about that, guys. But I do need to do the same thing out of Foxbody guy just did. I got some brand new carpet that the wife and kids got me for Christmas a year or so ago. I want to get it out when it gets warm and get it laid out in the sun and get ready to tear in that thing one day. I'll probably tear the inside of the car out like on a Friday night, and then Saturday spend all day fitting that new carpet in there. She's going to look pretty. She's going to be ready for the ball. I hope I'm missing some of you guys, man. Some of y'all's comments. Four Valve says, first year ever I'll be going to Mustang Week this year, and I can't wait. That's awesome, brother. I hope to see you there, Four Valve. If you see me, man, make sure you holler at me, brother. So Donnie said, I think I'm going to do a YouTube. Why I do my Mustang. Yeah, go for it, Donnie. You never know, man. You might be one of them channels like Brutal, just blows up, man. Let's see. Yeah, make sure you come stop by, cover the LXGTs. Yeah, I'm down here in South Carolina, man. I'm about an hour and I think 15 minutes it takes me to get to Pony's house. So I'm not far from Pony. Yellow Foxbody guy says I'm going to talk to the Foxes out of Wilmington and see if we can try a mid-state meet. Yeah, near Raleigh. That's halfway between Charlotte and Wilmington. Yeah, that would be fun. You know, I enjoy Mustang Week, but you know the thing about Mustang Week, guys, is you got to keep in mind every year the cars just get newer and newer. And you know, I'm a Fox body guy. I'm just an old school guy in general. I mean, if I see a fastback sitting over there, you know, I'm gonna go over and take a look at it. That's for sure. No, Salty, I haven't watched Brutal's Mega Squirt yet. I think I caught the beginning of it when he first installed it, but I haven't seen it, brother. I really haven't. I'm trying to watch you guys as much as I possibly can, but yeah, I got to catch up, man. Everybody's pumping out some content. I'm just falling behind. But no, I need to check it out. I have watched a couple of his videos lately. You know, that was the only reason why I went with the micro squirt anyway, guys, is because it's just a little bit more budget friendly. You guys know I'm all about the budget on this channel, man. That's for sure. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on some of you guys' comments. Mike D in the house. Brutal car sounds good. Just saw. Yeah, I seen the thumbnail. Looked like he was smoldering the tires on it pretty good. Yeah, we got to keep the Foxbody game going, man. They was actually a good bit at Mustang Week. Of course, last year we didn't get to go on account of the hurricane, but the year before there was actually quite a bit there, so that was cool to see. But I'm hoping to have mine there this year, no joke. All I need to do is get the tuning issues and stuff out of the way. Like I said, so far no leaks, no water, no oil. You know, knock on wood, nothing leaking yet. Like I said earlier, I was concerned about the power steering lines because they, you know, new and improved styles. So that and the AC lines, you know, I haven't put no Freon or anything in it yet, so I don't know if they're going to leak yet. But I had to end up gutting them to accept the new lines that I have on it now on the air compressor. So Travis said Brutal's micro squirt video is pretty good. Yeah, I'm sure it is, man. He pumps out some good videos. He's got a nice channel going. So G-Funk's got to get one ready for Chocolate Fox and Ford Takeover. So Salty's eating chicken fried rice. What's that? Chicken fried rice, fries, and a Coke. So Yellow Fox Body guy, says Fox Cruise at Myrtle Beach Mustang Week is fun. Yeah, I ain't never had a chance to go on a Fox Cruise. Now I did go on a cruise one night, but it was just down the main drag, and that was like the second or third year it was going. We met a bunch of people out there at the old mall parking lot on 17, and then we hit the strip. And I got about halfway, man. I had to get off the strip because it was hot in that Fox body. Because back then they had it in July, toward the end of July, and it was still hot as balls out there. So, yeah, we didn't make the whole, you know, we made it through the main part of the strip, and then we got off and had to get some airflow and get out of them cars, man. It was just too hot. So Pink says, after I get this 83 up and running, hope to get an 89-90 Fox. G-Funk Salty, that's a different combo, yeah. I want to get another Fox body myself, Pinks. You know, I need to get this. I'm going to get this car running and kind of squared away before I worry about buying another one. But I do want to get an 86. Like I said in that video, I do want to build one myself. So Mike D said he only lives an hour and a half away from Chocolate Fox. So he'll be there. Well, make sure you look out, keep an eye out for G-Funk. Salty, are you going to the Chocolate Fox? I know Fox Resto, if y'all guys seen that video or in the video of that video I did over there with Gearhead on what was it, Stampede After Storm? That white car sitting out of the fence, man. That's one I really like to have. I like to have that car. 86, 85. I don't care either one. As long as it ain't T-tops, because the 86 I had years ago had T-tops in it. And I love that car. To this day, I still wish I had that car. That car, guys, she had a hard life, man, but she was a good car. G-Funk says, my hand caught a wire brush wheel on the drill yesterday. Oh, wow. I bet that felt pretty good. I've had that happen before, man. I used to work at a foundry back in the day, and when those pieces of aluminum come out of that mold, we would try to cool them the best we could in cool tanks, but then you had to cut all the slag and stuff like that off of it, access. And then after you got done doing that, you had to take it over to a wheel and grind the edges down. And man, that wheel would spin so fast, guys. We had big, thick foundry gloves on, and you could literally just bump that wheel for a split second. It would each slap through your gloves and just right through your skin. I got scars on my hands from them things, just bumping them with the gloves, man. You'd be surprised. Guys been around and the belts break and break ribs on them. They hit them so hard. But yeah, them things done some serious damage. You talking about hot? Whew. It was hot in that place, man. Used to have to hand pour everything too. 1,200 degree furnaces. I think we had 12 of them in there. Number 12 was the big recycling furnace. All the excess, they would just turn around and remelt it, reuse it. But yeah, that was back in the day, man. Yeah, I got to give me a 4i. I want another 4i, guys. So 85, 86, as long as it's not a T-top car. Like I said, mine was a T-top. I would kind of like to have another T-top again, because those things are nice when you got the tops out. Just riding around on a Saturday or Sunday, just cruising, man. But I don't want to have to worry about with the possibility of it dripping or when it rains, stuff like that. I know you can get seals for them, but I'd just rather just have a hard top this time. A little coupe would be nice, but I'd just like to have me an LX GT. That's what I had back then. It was two different colors. It was a dark purple on the driver and the passenger door back. The whole front end was a burgundy, like off of 85. I know that was kind of a common color on the 85s back in the day, and the 86s. But yeah, that's the way it was when I had it, and never repainted the car. Drove it like that for years. Man, I love that car. That was a fun little car. But yeah, I want to get another 86 and work on that. Build it the way I want to build it. You know what I mean? Don't plan on doing a turbo or anything like that to it. Just put a nice little mild 302 in there, just something I can cruise around in, man. That car be, just make it look nice. Hit the key in it and just drive it, wherever you want to go, no problems. So that's kind of my goal on 86, guys. Not to make nothing radical or anything like that. Just kind of bring it back to its natural glory. So Mike D said my first Fox I ever owned was a 86 GT red hatch, bought in 89. Nice, brother. How long did you keep it for? So it was, 89 was blue and silver. 93. Salty said Demon got me a 4i, bought it as a roller, but I have plenty of 302s and 310s. Yeah, that's what you need to do, Salty. Chunky one in there, my friend. Yeah, Yellow Foxbody guy agrees with me on the T-tops. They look good on the car. Don't get me wrong. My 86 was nice, man. Even though it was two different colors, that's what was so cool about the car. But it looked good the way it was. It was just lowered. I had a set of 10 holes on it, a nice set of 10 holes on it for years, and took those off and put a set of 16-inch ponies on it, and it just totally changed the look of that car. It was a fun car, so I miss it a lot. Fast 1993. What's happening, my friend? Thank you for stopping by. G Funk says CLG. Always talking to the Cobras. Got a little acronym, huh? G Funk, did you get the hatch fixed on your car? I don't know if I seen that in the video, man. Mike D says, LOL, yeah, I'm old. Had it for 3 years. Bought a new 92 LX hatch. Blue. Travis. Pops bought 89. GT at 90. And she had never left. Yeah. A good buddy of mine had a nice, clean 85 back in the day, man. That thing would run like a scalded dog, but it was a really, really nice car. It was, it hadn't been touched by nobody. Um, and then I had another buddy that had one. It was an LX, and man, that thing would freaking scream. But I remember he had trouble with the shifter. So the only way he could get around it, and this ain't a lie, guys. This ain't a lie. This is what he did. The only way he can get around in the car is he took and I told him to go get you a piece of threaded rod, put down there a linkage, and run it up there and come up through the floorboard with it, and you can put it in gear. And that's what he did. He had a threaded rod for linkage. Also, you got a Rat Rod 38 Ford Business Coupe. I hear you, Salty. Look at you, buddy. Hey, man, I don't blame you, brother. Hey, like I said in that 2020 collaboration video, man, I'd like to have me a 70 Cooter Challenger, no doubt. All right, yeah, the Foxbody guy. Thanks for stopping by, brother. I appreciate you stopping by, man. Yeah, I can't wait to see that video. Yeah, the Foxbody guy. Camaro guy. uh, but yeah, I want to get another 86, guys. And, be something just bring to the channel, just build over time. It ain't got to be built quick. We got the Red Demon that we can play with. You see what I'm saying? So that's my plan for 86. But I want to get the Demon kind of straightened out first. Before I do anything else on any other car. So G-Funk said he got fisheye, salt pop in from wrong activator or contamination. So Salty said he's traded his butt off for it, but I've always wanted a rat rod. Yeah, man, a buddy of mine's got a rat rod. This old Diamond T. I can't remember what year it is. A little pickup truck. Got the Crown Vic front end under it on the frame. Thing's nice. Got sitting on bags. The gas tank was actually a diesel. It's got a Mercedes motor in it. One of those like 2-wire hookups that you used to put in them silver cars, square bodies. But a keg for the fuel tank, and all of his lines are plumbed in copper, going to the bags and everything. So it looks real good. Mike D, I haven't bought any window motors from LMR. Mine still, as far as I know, still had original ones in it. Did a live stream, and Camaro man showed up. His name for me was G Junkie. I started watching some of that video. I got to go back and finish watching it. I actually had to get off before I got to Camaro guy. I seen he put up another video the other day riding in the old Dodge. Yeah, the rat rod, I like the copper looks good on the rat rods. And like I said, all his airlines and everything, and his valve, if I ain't mistaken, he just put a regular ball valve in it. So as soon as he pulls the ball off or closes it off, it lit it up. He opens up, to shoot that air in there. But that's the way he's got himself, I'm pretty sure, with the ball valve. Nothing fancy. That's what's cool about the truck. it's simple. I think he said he uses an old GPS, like old Garmin, is what he uses for his speedometer. So, nothing fancy, but man, that thing looks so good. It's actually the front two rims are spare tires from a Cobra, 0304 Cobra, is what the front two rims are. Got them painted black and got some little chrome. I think he's got chrome rings over the lug pattern, I believe. I'm not sure, but I think he does. And he got some 10 and a half on the back, I believe, is the same thing that goes on the back of the 0304 Cobras. But man, that thing's nasty. It looks good. We see a couple of them come down here at the car shows, our local car shows. All right, Pinks, have a good one, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, we're running about 40 minutes right now. Yeah, Garmin, that's what he used to see how fast he was going. Because I asked him, I was like, what you going to do for a speedometer? He said, I'm just going to use the old GPS and just go off the speed off of that. So that's what he did. But the truck's simple. It looks so good, man. It looks really, really good. He's actually got a video on YouTube. I think I'll try to put a link down in the description down there so you guys can check it out. I think it's Christopher Lynn 222, something like that. I believe that's what it is, guys. But yeah, he's got a nice. His brother's got a SSP car, Garrett. They've had Cobras, 0304 Cobras over the years. That's who my wife's car come from. He owns a junkyard, so he was buying them things wrecked before they got real popular and started going up in price. He was buying them wrecked and bringing them because he back to his shop. He took auto body in college, so he would bring them back to his shop, fix them up, make them look real good, man, and then sell them. And he had a nice '04 Cobra, and it only had 20,000 miles when he sold it. But he had to use that because he moved his business across the street. He bought all that land across the street, so he had to fence it in for insurance purposes and all that. So he had to end up selling the Cobra to pay for the fencing on his place, but it paid off. It was well worth it. He's got a nice little business. So if anybody's ever out around P-Town, Payson, South Carolina, just go over and look up old Christopher Lynn. He's got a lot of stuff out there, especially Honda stuff, man. Yeah, it is a cool idea, man. His like I said, go and check out his channel. I'm pretty sure it's Christopher Lynn 222, something like that. Might have a bunch of twos in there, but you'll see it. It's a little diamond T. He's got a GoPro. His first video he shot with it sticking out there on a rod, pointing back toward the diamond T truck, and he's driving around out here in the country, not far from here actually. But yeah, it's a nice little, and like I said, his brother's got SSP, Garrett. Let me go back to that. Man, he's got like stacks of literature on this car. They went to, I believe he went to Florida and picked it up. But it's really, really nice. And I think he's got another one, but he's doing the most god awful thing you can do to a Foxbody, guys. He's putting the LS in it. Because I seen him a while back at the parts store, and he was asking me about it because he seen. I told him I had a channel, and he's seen a little bit of my stuff, and he was just asking me some questions about the On3 kit, and I was trying to give him the best advice I could because this is my first turbo build also, so I'm new at this. But yeah, he's doing LS swap on I believe it's a coupe. I'm not sure. They did have the motor posted when they took the motor out. It had GT40 heads on it and everything. I think they had it for sale for like $1,200, I believe it was. Motor and transmission that come out of the car. But yeah, he went back LS, and I need to find out how he's doing on that build. Actually, I'd like to check the car out, man. I've only seen one LS swap Foxbody, and sometimes you'll see it down at Foxtoberfest. Hey, it's his car. He can do whatever he wants to with it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing I can say about it. If it looks good, I'm probably gonna like it. I just like a nice, clean build. It don't matter what somebody builds, guys. I just like anything, um, especially stuff that people actually do themselves, man. Because I know how much pride and hard work, blood, sweat, and tears goes into those builds. Because I've been doing one myself. On that video right there, guys, of the wideband, I'm telling you, it was, I believe, the worst thing that I believe I could have actually done was trying to get that wire through that grommet, the main grommet right there. Um, that was terrible. My whole hand, this whole hand here was just cut all up because there was something underneath the dash around the foot pedal bracket, clutch pedal bracket, all that stuff. Man, it would just shred my hand up. But I kept getting close, and it would come off, and finally I got it, man. Foxbody's forever. What's happening, my friend? Thanks for stopping by. Ford Tech. What's happening, brother? But yeah, that was a pain in the butt, guys, to get that wideband hooked up in that car, man. Going through that grommet was terrible. But we did get it. And it's a simple system to hook up, really, if you got, something like the micro squirt. It's already got the wire. But it's got all the other wires where you can actually wire it in yourself different ways. So I only had to use those 3 wires to hook it up to mine. So that's one good thing about the micro squirt. Everything they got's labeled. You got a fan wire, you got that wire, and it actually comes with another one that you can actually pin in, I believe. I'm not sure. I believe it's out there in the pack. But yeah. But that's the thing about it, though, man, is these guys, I know a lot of these cars just sit around like my buddies. I like to see that SSP. I hadn't seen it yet. I've seen a few of them, especially if you go to Foxtoberfest. There's some nice ones that come down there. Oh, messy. So if you don't change your oil for 10K miles, should I just drive it off a cliff and get a new one? No, bro. You can go to 50. What is it now? 50,000, I believe it is, on some of this new oil before you can have to change it again. Yeah, I have to agree with Scarface. Tussin, 50 Tussin, he's good at them budget bills, man. I mean, them dudes is ripping some pretty much stock cars out there at drag strip, pulling the front tires, man. It's just unreal what they get out of them cars and get half the parts from junkyards or eBay. So yeah, my hat's off to 50 Tussin, that's for sure, man. He's a super cool guy. I've been watching him for a long time. So Vortex, the LOL, Cody, at least add some. Oh, yeah, Cody. I think now you can get a little bit further than that on some oil now, brother. Get some of that high mileage. Tussin 50 is the man when it comes to Foxbody. Yeah, he is. Now, them boys, they know all about the Foxbodies. So it don't hurt to watch his channel whatsoever. Like I said, I've been watching his channel for a long time now, actually. But yeah, he's a funny dude. I like to know half the things some of those guys know, man. It's crazy some of the stuff they do. But like I said, I get you had to take your hats off to them, man. Them boys, yeah, you said it right, Fortec. That son can stick you like they ain't nobody's business. Fox fan 89. What's happening, my friend? There you are. I hate I didn't get to see you down at Fox Resto the weekend. I'm sure it was cold out there. But yeah, I couldn't make it out that. I was really wanting to go because this is the second one I've done seen they had. But it won't be long. We'll start warming up a little bit. So Messi says, talking about his oil. Saying ain't right. Oh, Messi. But yeah, tomorrow night, guys, we fixing to get ready to get off here in a few minutes because it's been almost an hour. But tomorrow night, I do plan on getting out there, like I said earlier in the video, is working on getting the splash guards mounted up because I do want to put those back in the car because I don't want to have any kind of issues with none of my wiring on the wire tuck. Now, my car actually still had the little black plug that goes over that hole on the passenger side. So what I did, I just moved it over to the driver's side. I was going to put the windshield wiper tank back in there, but I changed my mind. Mine was broke. I didn't want to buy another one. So what I did to help hide the wires so you didn't see them through that hole was I took the black cap and just transferred it over to the driver's side, cut a little notch out of it, and got the wires coming out of that. So all that stuff like that is done. I got the wiring harness all zip tied up, nice and tight where it's got to go. I do need to get one more ground wire hooked up. The headlights are hooked up, but I hadn't showed you guys. About the only thing works is one left turn signal or side marker and the headlights. So I'm gonna have to change some bulbs. That's for sure. Uh, so Salty said, Demon, yeah, I need to load up my enclosed trailer with tons of hard to find fast goodies, Ford parts, and go. Well, yeah, you do need to go to Fox Resto, man, or Mustang Week. You'd be surprised people would come out there and sell. There's one vendor that comes down there and sell. I get the card every year, but I put it. I think it's in one of my bags because I'm always carrying one of the little backpacks. Um, but they always have some nice used parts down there, guys. Uh, I'm telling you, if you go to Mustang Week and you plan on buying parts, some nice used parts, get down there early in the morning when everybody's starting to set everything out, man. That's when you need to get down there because, you know, like they say, early bird catches the worm, man. And it's true. I've been every time I go, I always get out there super early. Go ahead and get out of the way because I'll go in there. I always miss the deadline, so I'll go in there and talk to them and buy the ticket where I can actually take the car inside, not for the show to be judged, but just, you know, for spectator view. It just makes it a whole lot easier because I got everything in my car. So I just rather pay the extra money and park it inside Mustang Week and just display it out there. But my wife's car, yeah, that's usually where I park it every year. All right, Cobras, LXGTs. Talk to you later, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Scott 50, hello, good to see you put out a video game. Yeah. We got another one out again, that's for sure. Yeah, like I said earlier, I got to figure out why the laptop ain't communicating with the computer in the car, guys. So that's the biggest hiccup right now. So just to kind of to shake that off right now, I want to get out there and start back putting some of the little odd end things back on the car. That's kind of my main concern right now. Like I said, splash guards, doing some searching on some mufflers. I got to find me some mufflers. I hadn't found them yet. Like I said, Skywalker did let me know about Black Widows, so I'm gonna check those out and see how much 2 Black Widows are, so I can get the exhaust finished up, so we can put the rims on the car, so you guys can see what rims we're gonna be running on the car, and sit it down on the ground. All right, Donnie, thanks for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it. But yeah, once I get the rims on the car, of course, then the car can get on the ground, and then we can start driving the car a little bit, and then get the hood back on it. And that's pretty much, you know, just little small things here and there from then on out. Still need to do subframe connectors. Still got those to do, but I've been waiting to get all the weight of the car on the ground before we do them. Torque boxes, reinforcement, still need to do that. Like I said, I got carpet. You know, things like that, guys. So, you know, make sure you guys just continue watching the channel, man. We'll have some more content up soon, I hope. But I appreciate all you guys stopping by, hanging out with me tonight. Maybe it won't be too long. We'll have another one out. But yeah, everybody take it easy. Everybody be safe. God bless everybody, man. Salty Sting says Demon 50 Tussin just bought some new straight through mufflers off eBay for $19 each. Oh, for real? I had to go check that out. Yeah. I had to go check that out. Salty, I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, everybody take care, man. I appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out with me tonight. But yeah, keep an eye out for the next video, guys. Until then, man, be safe.